So how do we, I don't want to say how do we recover a vision of the kingdom? You've clearly done that within the book by addressing the Beatitudes. But here's my question. You when you write about the Beatitudes, you kind of captured us right from the very beginning. And you said that the Beatitudes pour gasoline on our contemporary ideals and then light the match. What do you mean by that?
Well, I serve in Naperville, a western suburb of Chicago, as you know. I sometimes call it the Achievatron. It's where we begin to prepare our children for the SAT exam at age 6, where Park District sports is a prelude to the major leagues. Like, we're so driven. It's all about success. It's all about achievement. And the church has a version of that. You know, Norman Vincent Peale famously said, whatever the mind of man can believe and conceive, it can achieve. Now, we might not espouse the positive thinking ideology of Peale, but I'll tell you what, that mindset is alive and well in the church, even in our circles, that seeks to maintain a biblically chaste understanding of God. And so I think that's the challenge we're up against. And the solution on one level is simple. It is to give our mind and our heart to the message of Scripture, to recognize in each new day that Christ is present, and to ground our identity and calling in that reality, that is the kingdom. It seems to me that's the leading edge of who we are and what we're called to do.
The kingdom, to keep that perspective?
To be ambassadors of the kingdom, to deliberately manifest these virtues. And that's what the Beatitudes are concerned with. Blessed are the poor in spirit. Blessed are those who mourn, the meek, those who hunger and thirst for righteousness. This way of life is countercultural, it's counterintuitive. But that is indeed who Jesus is. He is righteousness. He is the suffering servant. He is the one who gave his life like the kernel of wheat that falls to the ground before it springs forth in resurrection power. So, yeah, this is what I think the Beatitudes is teaching us, that there is something very different about Christ's kingdom that we must grasp if we are to represent the King in this world.